What is it even for?
Yeah.
Dan,
All
get the
right.
sound effect ready.
Yeah, Dan, get the sound effect ready that you definitely know which one it is that you need to hit. Yeah, come on. Dan, what are you doing? Thank you. We got some quick hits and money stuff coming up. There's a lot here. Russini's first because it exploded while we were recording this week. So, page 6 dropped some more photos. Vrabel kissing Russini in 2020. Both still married, or in Russini's case, 6 months before she got married, that's totally fair. TMZ then dropped a 2024 photo of them together at a casino. Vrabel called a last-minute press conference and said very little. Then internet sleuths connected that Russini's first son, Michael, born August 2021, has the same first name as Mike Vrabel. Dave Portnoy went public saying, quote, you just can't name your kid the same name as the guy you're having an affair with. We've entered banana land with this story and nothing is off the table. And then Russini deleted her ex account.
Dave Portnoy was, as we pointed out, he was the one defending her to begin with. Like, she says there are other people. Here's photos with other people at that pool, at that same pool, which is like, how would we even know that's the same pool? It's the same furniture. Is that a type of, is that like a Marriott? Like, I don't know. Are they just like a bunch of Marriotts? Could go to different ones, find the same stuff probably somewhere. I don't know. I don't work in hotels. But what I'm saying is, like, once Portnoy turned on her, I don't think that's the reason she deleted her ex account, but it didn't help.
No.
I mean, who's hiring her now? Now I'm on your side. I thought she could come back from this because I thought it was like going to be one of these things that blows over. But now that they have photos with them like intimately holding hands in a Manhattan restaurant 6 months before, well, what is it? It's in March, and then she gets married in like August or something like that. It's like,
yeah,
I might have those dates wrong, but what I'm saying is it's like a baby amount of time. And
a baby amount of time. Yeah.
Is Mike Vrabel the father of this child?
Right. And where does I think her husband's name is Kevin. Like,
her husband's name is Kevin.
Where's Kevin in all this? Like, we haven't heard anything from Kevin.
She had a tweet that said, how many great Michaels are there?
I know.
In the NFL.
I know. Someone said something to her on another tweet of like, sounds like you need a boyfriend. And she said, like, I tell my husband that all the time. Something like, not like, that could be very playful. That could be completely innocent. But like, you hate to see that sort of thing surrounding this story because the context that it infers is not great for Diana. And I mean, she's great at her job, separate from all of this. She's an excellent reporter, like has been. So it's not like she's, it's not like this is why she's had success. Like if it indeed it is true.
I mean, but any scoops that she had on the Patriots that other people didn't get?
I guess, but was that super common? Like, I don't know.
AJ Brown. She's been saying for 6 months that AJ Brown was a done deal to the Patriots. It was just a matter of time.
Well,
and now everybody's saying it. That's basically once it's past that June 1 date, they're gonna ship AJ Brown off.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's interesting. I mean, she's not.
I think Diana's really good at her job too. Yeah. I'm not pushing back against what you said. I'm just bringing up some things I heard, some stuff I'm reading. Twitter sleuths are going back. I don't know. That would be diabolical work to name your kid. Like, to have a kid. All right. There's a greater than zero chance that she told her husband she had an affair with effing Mike Vrabel. And was gonna have to raise the kid, and this guy was like cool with it, and then like, they had another kid. Like there's a greater chance that like this is all getting out, and it was all really like just established. Like Modern Families, for like women in her industry, by the time you set up a family, certain things just have to be done differently. But is he cool with it ongoing? Do they have like an open marriage? They just didn't want to tell anybody because of the industry she's in. I know her husband is one of the guys at the top of Five Guys.
Oh, all right.
Like he's making money. Like he's like a big money guy at Five Guys. It's not like he's like some poor schlub.
Right.
Like, okay. Like if there's something to do, I bet he's got a lawyer or two, you know?
Yeah. Right.
So we'll see what happens there. If everything works out fine with them, like some guys are into that, and I'm not here to judge. I don't want my girlfriend hooking up with Mike Vrabel. Like, if it's my decision, I'd like that not to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what else I saw? Former Patriots teammate was talking about how Mike Vrabel was the guy back in the day who always had the flask. And all the dudes were coming over to drink the flask. Like, Vrabel was the party.
Okay.
It's all, we thought he was just like really rigid and no fun, dude. Apparently Mike's been having nothing but fun. He just makes sure you don't get it on photo. Oh, wait,
and that's not something that typically, like, I don't know, doesn't always just go away with time, right?
Nathaniel Hackett got the clown shoes Hackett, kind of like, he made it look like he didn't know what he was doing one too many times, and then anything he did was inept.
Yep.
He can't shake. Yeah, can't get emasculated like that.
So what's next for this? What's next for Diana, for Mike? I mean, this is... I
don't know if you saw this. Vrabel's leaving on the third day of the draft. He's not sticking around for Saturday, 4 through 7. He's leaving to seek treatment. But people I've been talking to, like, not people who know, just people who are kind of like around the industry and stuff, like, he could get fired. If depending on how this goes, this could possibly cost him his job.
Right.
To say that Mike Vrabel came in 1 year, took the team to the Super Bowl, like he was one game from winning a Super Bowl as like a rookie coach.
Yeah.
And then could get fired before the next season. That's insanity. That's insanity.
So here's the conspiracy for you. You know who's been quiet lately is Bill and Jordan. Maybe they are getting a little scared. Like, hey, Bill, Mike might step on your legacy a little bit here. He just got to the Super Bowl quickly. Like, let's figure this out. Let's do something.
I love where your tinfoil hat is going. I appreciate it. But I would imagine that the way that team played last year, Belichick's up to here dealing with NIL and college athletes.
Oh, please. He doesn't care about UNC, man.
That's a lot of money to fail. He wants to be good at both. He wants to tell Nick Saban, I'm the best coach ever because, look, I could do it at both levels. You could never do it at the NFL.
I think he coaches this season, maybe next, and then he calls it. He's like, this isn't.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. He's dating a woman like, what, 50 years younger than him or something?
Yeah,
like
exactly. So why
That's
stick
not
around
a guy
and
who
coach the Tar
quits.
Heels?
That's not a guy who's quitting. He thinks he's got nothing but runway, baby. He said, I'm never gonna stop. He's Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger will never die.
It's just, it seems like a joke, man. It seems like a joke.
It is. If UNC football makes the playoffs. Whew. Anyway, speaking of satirical things like that, The Onion purchased InfoWars, I think. They tried a year ago. They keep getting, legaled out.
Did you read this on The Onion? Because that could be misleading.
No, I mean, for those that don't know, InfoWars, Alex Jones had to sell it because he told everybody Sandy Hook was a hoax. And so the parents of dead children who were murdered in their school sued his ass. And he's got to pay, and he has to move InfoWars to do that. But now he's still broadcasting on InfoWars. I don't understand how it's going to happen. But The Onion unveiled a whole new InfoWars logo that's got an onion in it, and it's like rainbow colors, like a pride flag.
Nice.
Eric Heindecker of Tim and Eric fame Tim Heidecker of Tim and Eric fame is going to be the creative director for InfoWars under The Onion. He's already done some things where he's on Instagram doing some reels, walking around talking to people. He did one where he sounds like Alex Jones at the beginning, and then he coughs, and he just sounds completely normal. So it doesn't look like he was doing an impression of him, but he was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's some interesting stuff going on in the satirical news beef world, because InfoWars had to say on court documents it wasn't real news. It's not real information. They had to admit that to try to get out of the lawsuit.
It's crazy.
The Onion says it's satirical. So these are just two fake news agencies fighting each other, which is interesting.
But you look at something like this, and it's in 5 years, could The Onion actually become a reputable news source? Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, while it was never satirical necessarily, it has always been fact-based. It was definitely birthed as a joke, kind of, let's laugh about the news. And now it's like, if I want actual fact-based, reliable reporting, it's where I go.
Yeah,
Like,
because they show you they at least show you where they got it. So when they say something, I'm like, I look at the source, I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, so it is the news industry in general right now is just a very interesting thing to look at from the outside.
When talking about how things evolve, this podcast, if I had told you when we started this that we'd be talking about F1 and caring about it, you would have been very confused.
Yeah.
We did more WNBA coverage than you ever thought.
Right. And it just started, like, I think the initial idea was like, let's react to Sunday's football games. And it is, evolved since then. So yeah, good stuff.
Speaking of young women, Anthony Kiedis is 62. His girlfriend, Eileen Kelly, wrote a column for Vogue about the benefits of age gap relationships. Let's see, pulled a quote here. There's something to be said for a man who simply had more time to get his together, and my much older boyfriend seems genuinely excited to be with me. Not like he's biding his time before he can swipe for someone better. He's fully aware that he's one lucky SOB.
That's funny. I didn't realize that. That's awesome. Anthony Kiedis, of course, of Red Hot Chili Peppers, for those that don't know. Yeah, that's cool. No, that's
I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Nothing against Anthony, but he's at the age where the hair dye looks it's like you're not fooling us anymore.
Sure, but he still brings the energy. We just saw them 3 years ago, something like that.
A couple years back,
yeah.
When they toured for that double album, it was great.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, definitely still has it. But I get your point. Still lands. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool to see her come out and kind of give a positive testimony on that sort of thing.
All right, Dan. Now I need you to use the money.
Of course.